Women's empowerment. Okay. I think it's just the confidence that you need to have in order to be a woman and just to feel comfortable in your own skin.
Have confidence in yourself in a way that you can influence other people.
Not letting your gender stop you from doing things.
Empowerment is something that comes from others and not necessarily yourself. I think in order for you to feel empowered, other people need to empower you.
Something that someone recognizes from within. It comes from within.
But you're able to inspire kind of that inner strength in someone.
When you are empowered, you are at a very high point in your potential.
So I think it's important for us to feel confident that we are women and we're just as capable to do anything that men do.
I think over time, women have become more empowered than ever before. Certainly, we've seen great improvement, in the last several generations. Doesn't change the fact that the numbers are still too small and that too few women either see themselves as empowered to do a variety of things or feel that they don't have the opportunity to do those things.
Women in general face so much adversity both in America and in a global context, and it's not something that is often spoken about. And I think it's really important to empower the women, not only in the world but also in our local community, so that they know that there are people here who are ready to mentor and help them in whichever way they can, so that they too can contribute later in the future.
Women need empowerment because they need to know that, at Lehigh or in life, that they should be free to do whatever they want, to be whoever they want.
Yes, self-empowerment has to happen, and we need to keep working on the systems that breed and foster sexism.
I don't know why, but we are taught to feel inferior towards men, and especially, as I said, I'm an engineer. The men think that they're so much better, and there's literally no reason why, except for the fact that I'm a woman and he's a man, but he thinks he can do a better job than me.
Women are encouraged to second guess themselves or to believe they are second best, third best, not at all best, and have to work doubly hard to be seen as just equal, not even better.
I was really excited about the IFC discussion on Monday.
So IFC, on Monday we held a discussion about women shaming.
Together we came up with the women shaming discussion, and we thought it would be really great because it kind of catches a lot of people's attention if IFC is hosting a discussion on women shaming.
It's something that we talked about in our board meeting, making sure that we had real topics, not just topics that came from the internet or something, but that related to Lehigh.
We really wanted them to hit home on all the problems that happened last semester with rush texts of degrading women.
As much as I'm a little disappointed that we only had one event, this is the first time that we have ever had an event at all. So I think it's a really good first step, and I'd love to see what the IFC does next year during Women's Empowerment Week.
LTA, my chapter specifically, has brought the Bandana Project, and the Bandana Project is something where we ask people to decorate a bandana to show solidarity and stand against sexual violence against farm worker women who go raped and sexually assaulted in the fields, but because most of them are undocumented, they never get justice.
And when I propose that to a lot of people, they're like, that is literally such a random topic. Why is that part of Women's Empowerment Week? And I'm like, because even though on a small scale, it's women in the farm industry that are being sexually assaulted, sexual assault is very prevalent on this campus, as just gender violence is in general. And this is a new way to go about the issue that kind of makes people stop and think, instead of just having a discussion on sexual assault. It's a brand new thing of bandanas all around campus. What is that for?
It's not only about empowering the everyday woman, but also it's empowering when you can help another kind of woman that you probably won't meet, but you at least know you stand in solidarity with them.
This year, Sarah Sullivan has done an amazing job of bringing together different departments, organizations, and groups that want to contribute to the week to organize and create connections and kind of coalition building across the groups. So if anyone looks at the list of events for this week, they'll see a combination of critical analysis, education, dialogue, celebration, relaxation, and self-care.
Every discussion or event we've had this week, I've been really excited about because nothing's the same, and they all kind of, if you look at them on like a bigger stage, it all kind of comes together really well, and nothing's like duplicated or repeated.
The Baker Institute is committed to helping the Women's Center and the Pan-Hel Council to make the biggest impact we possibly can with Women's Empowerment Week. So we try to be a facilitator for the conversation. We help with publicity for all the events so that the week is well known across campus to whatever extent we can help with that.
The one sort of glitch that can happen is that people can look at the week and think, oh, it's just for women. I would really encourage men and male identified students to come to as many of these as possible, because if men participate in the activities and events, they're also learning, like, wow, I didn't realize female identified persons and women even had to think about these things, and I didn't realize how I may have inadvertently been contributing to that.
I think that men play a really important role in Women's Empowerment Week because men are some of the most crucial people who can empower women.
Because I don't think it really does anything if it's just women empowering women. I feel like everybody needs to be empowering women.
I think there's kind of this stigma that women need to empower other women, and I think that men showing their support is really helpful towards that.
And excluding 60% of our student body is not really helpful with trying to empower everybody, which is why I think it actually helps a lot more if men are involved with empowering women. It gives women more confidence to want to be empowered.
The men in fraternities and the men on the rest of Lehigh's campus should empower the women, because those are the people that you want to surround yourself with, regardless of whether you're male or female. You want to be around people who are going to empower you.
We've been working for decades, centuries in the world to help develop and promote women finding their own empowerment and achieving education, leadership, government, financial successes, and I don't think we've been bringing men into the conversation as much as we might.
Men supporting this movement, and I think that helps it a whole lot. It's just as beautiful if you just have women, but when you see the men standing alongside you, helping you in all the events, and just the message that you're trying to get across, it really makes the point that this is to empower women, but it's more beautiful when you do it together as a whole.